delicious. It's okay, friends. I am in, or we are at, Red Canyon Campground. It's on the edge of Utah and Wyoming and Colorado. It's right up there. And we're here camping. It's 8,500 foot elevation. And I'm feeling kind of lazy, so I am going to cook something. So I did a little bit of prep ahead of time. I took the corn off the cobs. There's 2 cobs here, and that's the kernels from that. I had 1 block of extra firm in the backpack tofu that I diced. I had a 6-ounce container of a mixed chef mix of mushrooms, which just contained this lion's mane and this Maitake mushroom. And I have 6 green onions. Instead of using any other onions, I'll just use these. A little bit of plant-based butter, and today I'm going to use the Two Rivers Maitake broth with coconut. This broth is so flavorful, I'm not going to really need much else. But other than that, this is going to be my super simple camp meal. Beautiful Miss America right here. She's not too happy because she's on a leash, but every campground requires a leash. I'm sorry, Franks. I'm sorry. We got a little fire going over there. Being extra careful because, and I have my water right next to it, because there's a lot of forest fires going on. I was just driving through Nevada City into Provo, Utah, visit my brother for a few days and his family, well, my family. And yeah, there's a ton of forest fires here, and it's kind of scary. The sky, I'll show you some pictures. The sky is crazy. I'm super aware of what I do when I have a fire, and I always have safety precautions ready to go. But this is it. I pulled out my little bag of goodies, which is just all my cooking stuff that I'm going to use to cook, and I use this pot today. But I lowered the bench. This bench here, or not bench, but shelf goes all the way down, which is super handy right now. And then I put out my induction. We're vanning it, camping. So I'm just setting that to 5. We'll get that pan nice and hot. It doesn't take much to heat this up, so I'm just going to rip these today. Use all of them. I'm just going to rip them into tiny little pieces. And that's on a dry pan right now. Same with the Maitake, so I get the lion's mane in there. It's just heating up. Same with the Maitake, I'm just ripping them up. See? And then I'm going to add the butter. It's a little bit more than 1/4 of a stick. I'm just going to add that right in there. That's going to go. Still have a little bit more mushroom. Slotted spoon out of my little trusty chef bag. Instead of a doctor's bag, I have a chef's bag, yeah. Cook these mushrooms down a little bit. I want a little bit of brown on there. I want to cook them a little bit out. Butter's gonna absorb right into them, and they're gonna get nice and sticky and brown. And the only thing I didn't really prepare was these. So I have a pair of scissors here, because I don't feel like busting out the knife. I'm just gonna cut them into like 1 inch. Or whatever. There are no rules here. I could cut these smaller if I want, but I'm just gonna cut them into pretty good size pieces. Because they'll be their own thing. I'm more worried about these cutting my fingers than a knife when I use the knife. I don't ever really use scissors. That's done and ready for when I need them. I am going to use these 2 corn cobs. I'm just going to use them because I don't want to waste the flavor. In fact, they're kind of big, so I'm going to break them in half. Nice. All that brown is golden brown on the mushrooms. Just going to be delicious flavor. And next, I'm going to add the corn. 2 corn cobs, remember. So that's probably like the equivalent of a small frozen bag of corn if you use frozen. Now I'm going to add the tofu. And I'm going to get a little bit of water. A little bit of water here. Not too much. Just like that much. It's probably 2 cups, maybe a cup and a half. Till I see it starting to stick on the pan. Here, let me show you this. Let me move this stuff out of the way for you. See, it's starting to stick. See that brown? See it's starting to stick on there. I'm just going to add that water. That water is going to help pick everything up off the pan, all that flavor, and we're going to use that. It's going to be part of the dish. That fond, as they would call it. Now I'm going to bring that up to a boil. As soon as that comes to a boil, I'm going to be adding my mushroom broth. I'm just going to be cutting this. Okay, don't squeeze it while I cut it, Eric. Okay. I'm just going to add that right to it. Super thick. It's coconut, like Thai flavors. Super delicious. I'm excited. I'm just going to add a little bit of water to this container. Swish it out. I don't want to waste any. I'm just trying to extract as much flavor as I can out of everything I'm using. And those corn cobs are delicious in broth, so they're only going to make it better. And I added that little bit of water, so we're good. I'm just going to let that come up to a nice simmering boil. Just going to take these out. Let them cool off before I throw them away. Give this a taste. Yum. Damn. That broth is so good. Yum. So while that's simmering away, I'm just going to wash a couple of dishes here. Not much. Just keep things clean and efficient as it is. A couple of containers here, spoon, my tongs. Boom and boom. Done and done. Done and done. I am going to need a ladle for this though. I am sponsored by these guys, Two River Mushrooms, and they're some of my favorite people. They have, the farm is in New Jersey. I've visited it. I've done a video about it. It's one of my favorite items. You can get it on their website. Two River Mushroom Broth. So good. And it's also, I know it's in a few stores. I found it in New Seasons in the Pacific Northwest. And I don't have the whole list in front of me, but they are in some retailers. And they've won all kinds of awards, Nixty Awards, and all the expos. Super delicious. And my chefs. And they were all like, Derek, if you don't know how to do anything, clean. If you can lean, you can clean. That was what they always would tell me. And that's what I took to heart. So it's ingrained in me to keep things neat and tidy. All right, so that is boiling. Now I'm just going to add the green onions. Beautiful. Look at that. Right back there. So when I'm just eating for me, I just use these. But for the camera, I'm going to use a nice bowl. Alright, so if I go down here and get this, check it out, it's awesome. It looks delicious. I'm just going to shut this off. Bring this up with me. Okay, Derek, you got this. Yum. Frankie's over there sleeping under the table. I'm sorry for slacking. I'm not even going to do my little twisty platey thing. I mean, I'll do it by hand just because I'm trying to be funny, which I'm not. Frankie knows that. Nice. It looks gorgeous. I'm super excited. I'm starving. And I made a lot. Plenty of that broth. And then I have plenty for later, which I'll just store. I have it tomorrow or tonight, or yeah, probably tomorrow. It turns out I had a little bit of Serrano peppers. I'm just going to add about this much right to it. There. And I'll add the rest to what I'm going to have for later. It looks delicious. So, we are done, and I'm excited. I'm starving. Oh, get it digging. I love having fresh corn in my soups or in broth, ramen. I could make this ramen if I added noodles. I'm just too lazy today, so I'm not gonna do it. It's the broth. The broth makes it. But the corn, super good, sweet. Try a little about Maitake. Oh, I love mushrooms. And that Serrano doesn't seem to be too hot, so put on a little spoonful with the tofu. Right there. A little bit of heat, not too much though. So super savory, wicked umami, delicious, just very simple. Up here in beautiful Utah. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I see so much crap going on in the world. It's just crap. I mean, if it affects me, it affects you. Always remembering to breathe. We'll get through it together. Thanks for taking care of each other. If you like this video, I have more videos in the bank. Check out these videos right here. And I got more to come as we make our way back east. Thanks for watching. Cheers. And this is what I got for leftovers. Look at that. One whole big thing. Awesome.